Looks like we was on the same mission. You went live, I go live. Ha! Hey there, what's up, Lioness? Oh, that was a big jump. Oh, you new to the channel? Oh, thanks for stopping through. Oh yeah, well hang tight. You'll enjoy this. Hey there, Hive Mind. Hang tight, Leo, or Linus. You'll love this. Hey, what's up, Tracy? Yo. What's up, Chantel? That's right, hit that like. What's up, SM? Okay, you are a Leo. I kind of assumed that when I seen Linus. I kind of just assumed that, but you know, because Leos always make it known that they Leos. I got a little one, she's a Leo. And she lets everybody know that she's a Leo. Oh yes, thanks. Let's pin that there. Can we pin that? All right, we can't pin that, but that's all good. Hopefully, maybe you can pin that, Hive Mind, so they know. All right, so let's get started. We're on Aries. All right, and we're going forward. Ha! Yeah, you got that. I seen Blue go. She went live too. I was like, dang, not her, impeding, stepping on my toesies. Anyway, Aries, who's coming towards you next? We got, this could be somebody who's actually doing pretty well. Could be successful. Could be a Pisces. So it's maybe somebody who's accomplished, well accomplished. Maybe they have like trophies or like accolades that people could see. This may be somebody who stays at a distance. All right, so this is somebody who feels like the tables have turned in your favor, or they're trying to get the situation to turn in their favor, but I kind of feel like they may be also going through some type of like bad luck, maybe bad karma, or like some of their expectations haven't been met. Could be a Leo. This may be somebody who stays at a distance from you. Whoa. Yes, maybe somebody who stays at a distance from you. For some of y'all, this could be like a relationship or somebody who you had like in the recent past that just maybe didn't move forward. The connection itself kind of just didn't change or didn't evolve or grow. Could be a Gemini. So there's somebody who thinks about you a whole lot. And there's somebody who wants to open up and start talking to you. So they're going to try to be given to you soon. Could be a Virgo, Taurus. So there's maybe somebody who maybe either owes you money, or owes you a service, or somebody who wants to do something for you and they get what they want on the back end. All right. Or you get what you want on the back end. Could be a Libra. But it's somebody who wants to invest in a connection with you. But maybe it's more so out of like not wanting to be alone or not wanting to go alone. Or for some of y'all, it could be, like I said, somebody who stays at a distance or there's travel involved with this person. All right. So for some of y'all, this is somebody who feels like the relationship wasn't beneficial in the past. Like this could be somebody who's more about like material abundance or material success. Like maybe you guys are having it now or like a lot more successful or a lot more emotionally secure. Sometimes it could be like being single because like with the Hermit here, this person may not really be a person who's comfortable with being single. You know what I mean? So that might be why this person is coming towards you. And because we got Six of Pentacles here, usually when it's in reverse, it has to do with a hidden motive. So they want to give to you as a way of maybe getting you around them or keeping you around them. Like it's like wanting to invest in a relationship, but from a manipulative type of way. And we got Two of Swords here. So this person's really kind of undecided about how they're going to do it or what to give you. Like they don't know what to give you. All right, this may be also somebody who you feel like undervalued you or underappreciated you. Like you could have been taking care of this person or looking out for this person or helping this person, and they just didn't value it. Like it wasn't enough. Like you could have, maybe they needed tires on a car. You could have bought tires for the car. Maybe it was used or whatever. You could have got them like decent tires, but you didn't get them Pirellis. You didn't get them something like expensive. You get what I'm saying? So it's something along the lines of that. Like they wanted you to get them something expensive. or they didn't want to get something expensive, but it seems like that. Like they wanted you to get them something nicer, or it seems like this person's more worried about like material, money, success. They could be just having like an unfortunate time right now. So maybe just like circumstances that were outside their control could have been going against them. For some of you, it just kind of seems like they were having like, it was like a bad time. Maybe the last time you guys interacted with them, it could have been like a short-term relationship, but it just was like bad time. This person was holding back from really like, I'm gonna say putting energy into the connection in the way they really wanted to. For some of y'all, they could have been embarrassed because maybe things aren't going well for them. So they could have been like, you know, worried that you'll figure out who they are. We got 9 of Swords here in reverse. So they may be worried that you'll figure out who they are. They may not be too confident in themselves right now. Like the Hermit is somebody who's usually like isolated away from society. And we got 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's maybe somebody who's used to having it, used to being successful, used to having a lot of material like goods all around, and they just don't have it. Like you caught them at a bad time. You know what I mean? So that might be who's coming towards you. All right. This is somebody who sees you as a wish fulfillment, though, relationship-wise. I got a 7 of Swords in reverse, too. So this somebody's going to be trying to sneak back around you. So what they're doing right now is trying to figure out how to come back towards you. They're really trying to figure out what to give you. What should I give you? What would be fair enough to keep you invested or keep you around? So that's really what's going on right now. So whenever this person comes, in their mind, they have a good plan on how to see the situation progress. All right. This is usually somebody, for some of y'all, somebody who's trying to rebuild trust with y'all. Got the 2 of Swords here in the Hermit. They haven't really figured out why you don't trust them, though, or why you don't want to really invest in a relationship with them or invest in a connection with them. Like you're not, they kind of worry that you're not taking them serious. That's what it is. So this person's going to be coming back around. They may be trying to like flood you with something. I say flood you with something, but I guess it's like maybe affection or some type of like, it's a show. It's a show of like, hey, what's up, D? I'm happy to see you too. It's like a show of not power. What do they call it? A show of maybe success, but it's not that. It's like they want to show you like who they are, but like maybe like show off maybe. I don't know. Maybe they've had some type of accomplishment that they want to show you. So look for that. All right. But yeah, that's how I get like somebody from the past looking to come back around. There's maybe somebody who deals with like finances or has like reparations. So maybe they got like a settlement, a payout, something like that, or they've recently had that, or they deal with that. Like maybe they deal with like monthly payments. Maybe they deal with what do they call it? If it's not monthly payments, they deal with like maybe subscriptions, or they deal with like reoccurring payments. So maybe it's like that's considered like monthly payments, but maybe it's reoccurring payments. All right, so there's maybe somebody like that. So you may hear back from this person. This is somebody who's actually waiting to hear from you or waiting to see what happens between y'all. They're not quite sure what's going to turn out between y'all, but they want to invest, but it just may be a little bit at a time. You may kind of feel like this person is breadcrumbing you in some ways, or like they could have did more, or they could do more. All right. All right, but they just really what it is, like if they had more control in the relationship, or if they felt like situations were really going in their favor, then they would be okay, like really investing or doing more, or, you know what I mean, trying to be more charming or more persuasive with you. But right now, they don't really feel that confident to do that. All right, so let me get signs. We got Pisces, Sag, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, and Virgo. Maybe for a little razzle dazzle, could be an Aquarius. Don't gotta be though. All right, so, and we're going forward, y'all. So we're going to Taurus. Let me do this. All right, Taurus. Okay. Oh, cross watching for Taurus, huh? All right. If I get you, don't be sad. Don't be sad that I called you out, because sometimes people be upset. They be upset with me. All right, so Taurus, who's coming towards you next? All right. Could be a could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. All right. So this could be somebody who you rejected or somebody who rejected you. I feel like they're bored with the other option or opportunities that they got. There's somebody who wants a renewal with you too. So you're gonna be hearing communication from them. All right. There's maybe somebody who's never satisfied. That's kind of what I wanted to say. Someone's never satisfied. They're looking. So we got the Emperor here, and we got the Star here. So this somebody has big expectations of this relationship coming together. This could also be somebody who's like a loner or doesn't like have a lot of people around them. They don't like the responsibilities of others, so they don't like to take on the burden of responsibilities of others. There could be a blame game going on between some of y'all. Like, they could be saying it's your fault, you could be saying it's their fault, you know what I mean? But this is somebody who maybe struggles taking accountability in situations. But I do kind of feel like they're starting to see something a little bit more clearly, or they're starting to maybe see your point. That might be what's really going on. Maybe they're starting to see your point here. All right, because I see this person wanting to offer you love or start it all over again. And you're going to hear them communicate. So they're going to probably be a lot more intentful, meaning that they're going to have a reason for why they're trying to move the connection forward. All right, this is probably just somebody who maybe just misses you, but like they maybe, so I kind of, like, so for some of y'all, this could have been just like one of those relationships where this person just kind of like wanted your validation at one time, but then it became a little bit deeper because the Hermit is here. And then it became a little bit deeper. So like maybe emotionally it became more than what they bargained for at first. So like this is normally somebody who likes to be on their own. They're independent. They can take care of themselves. But they got into like a relationship with you, or got connected to you, or they started coming towards you, maybe getting to know you, because the Knight of Swords can be a good talker. So maybe even getting to know you. And now it's got, you know, maybe open their eyes to something different. Because with the Virgo here, with the Hermit here, it's usually somebody who's done deeper introspection. Start to see the relationship as a lot deeper, or start to see the relationship maybe even having a spiritual meaning to it. You know what I mean? So you may have like helped this person. This may have been somebody who's used to like controlling their relationships, being dominant in their relationships. You know what I mean? Making other people be responsible or take on the duties that they themselves maybe should have handled. They're used to people like coming in and like, you know, saving them or taking up their calls or whatever. So this is somebody who, maybe for some of y'all, maybe if you didn't reject them, then maybe they were like rejected what you were trying to offer them at this one time. But it seems like this person now is like, oh, okay, let's do it. Like, let's do it. So you'll get conversation or communication from this person. It's going to be lovingly too. So they may drop their guard, or they may drop like this tough exterior that they have where it's like things have to go their way. They may be a little bit more pleasant towards you. So they got big expectations of it working. And this is somebody who's pretty good at making things happen when they say they will, or how they say they will. So they maybe, for some of y'all, it's like a trip that could be involved in here, or you'll be hearing communication about them and they'll be trying to like move past whatever conflict you guys had. You know what I mean? So that's what I do get. So like the next conversation you guys get, it may start off a little bit heated, but then it just kind of like goes kind of smooth. And heated doesn't even have to be like heated. It can just be like maybe like very direct, very blunt, very straightforward. You know what I mean? It can kind of come off as maybe very professional like, or maybe even a little scattered. Like they may be busy for some of y'all. Like maybe it's like at work, or like it's like they may be busy when they come. So they may be handling other responsibilities or doing other things. Like this could be somebody who sometimes gets weighed down or oppressed by like work status, how they're seen by others. So like that might be what they're kind of like working on. Maybe they're trying to revamp themselves, or they could have possibly went through a glow up for some of y'all. Like their body could have changed. They could have gotten in shape. They could be going on a diet. They could be doing anything. It kind of seems like that. Like this person spent time alone and they've done some type of deeper healing and introspection. This is somebody now who's got rid of like outdated beliefs, which could be anything. It's just like one way of they thought that things were supposed to go, but now they're like, you know what? Other people have a role. Other people's feelings are important. So this is gonna be somebody who's looking out. Hey, what's up, Aqua Cat? My week is going great. Great. So this is somebody who's hoping that maybe they can help you out in some way, or maybe take on a struggle, take on a burden for you. It's most likely somebody in a leadership position. If they're not in leadership position, this is usually somebody who you've seen as influential, or somebody who you always want to impress. Like you want to put your best face forward. You want to have your best dress on. You want to have your best game. You want to say the right things. So it may be somebody who you want to impress soon. For some of y'all, this could be somebody who's a star, or somebody who's like in high authority. Like a lot of people recognize them. A lot of people are like, you know, value them. It could sometimes just be for being attractive, like having a nice body, or it could be attractive because they have like a status that other people respect. Like they tend to have things go their way, and that might be what it is. So anyway, this person probably couldn't get their way with you, so that gave them another form of respect or another level of respect for you. So this person's going to be coming back towards you soon. So you might stood your ground with somebody, possibly. All right. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, could be a Gemini, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Virgo, and for a little razzle dazzle, could be Aquarius. I did see the what you call it too. Hey, I'm glad you found me too, Leonis. I did see the Magician, so it could be a Virgo. I mean, a Gemini as well. That person might have a platform for some of y'all, so maybe they're kind of popular online or popular, like maybe like I said, like a celebrity rapper or just like not perfectionist, but somebody who's just skilled. They have a natural ability, natural skill to get things done or make things happen from nowhere, from out of nothing. All right. So, Gemini. Hey, Kay. Geminians. All right. You know, sometimes what be pissing me off? Sometimes when I be like, so I be doing readings on Instagram. And so when I be doing the readings on Instagram, you know, I'll see them, I'll see all this stuff. And, you know, some people like it, some people don't. But I be knowing the people that should have been liking it, right? And it doesn't bother me, but it does bother me. Because, like, yo, we're part of a team. We're part of a unit. Even when y'all share those weak-ass glass, what do they call it? The lashes. When they share those weak-ass lash tech pages, I like them. Because I want to see you ball. I want to see you make some money. I want to see you succeed. And I think about sometimes, because I be watching people use my advice, too. And it goes along just like I said it goes. And it annoys me because I'm like, damn, what are you doing? Why are you undermining me? Why would you? So maybe this person that's coming along is somebody who you maybe don't like trust that much. Because I'm telling you this story for some reason. So maybe it's like somebody who backbites you, or somebody who like comes off like they are like obsessed about you. So we got Aries, Scorpio. So this could be somebody who had like an unexpected accident. They may be into like a competitive field or a fighter, or somebody who's had some type of undesirable change. Like you guys could have had a falling out. Yeah, it's a power struggle going on between y'all. Egos involved here. This may be somebody who competes with you, possibly a very attractive person, but somebody who other people can't get around. Yeah, there's somebody who's afraid to come towards you. They may feel abandoned by you or feel rejected by you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Sag, Taurus. All right, for some of y'all, thank you there, Linus. For some of y'all, this could be can I like that? I can't, they won't even let me like it, but thank you so much. All right, so this is somebody who's afraid, for real, afraid to even take the situation any further or afraid to even bother you. Like they don't want to be a nuisance towards you. This may be somebody who kind of puts you up on a pedestal too, or sees you as somebody who's like unapproachable, unavailable, you know what I mean? But they may not feel like they match up to you. That might be what it is. We got Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles usually has to do around your self-worth, not feeling like you have enough. And the Five of Wands is usually a competitive person. So this person may feel like they don't match up to you for some of y'all. They may feel like they don't match up to you. They could be maybe intimidated, maybe. Like they could feel like you're elusive. Or this is maybe somebody who you feel like is elusive, who usually holds back from expressing how they really feel about you. You know, instead they may, you know, start up like petty arguments, petty squabbles. They may gossip about you, talk about you. It kind of gives that vibe too. Like this is because we got the Strength in reverse. This is usually somebody who tries to disempower you. A natural skill. And that's what I was just telling y'all. Aha! That's what I was just telling y'all with the story before this. So Strength in reverse, a natural ability that you have is usually about persuasion, charisma, charm, willpower, fortitude, stuff like that, right? But when it's in reverse, it means that your natural skills and your natural abilities, that which you're meant to shine with, doesn't work. Or like they're making it appear like it doesn't work. All right, because that's what it is. This is somebody who's having a facade of feeling like they're in competition with you, or someone who's in a facade of pretending to be cooperating with you or going along with you. All right, so this is somebody who actually is going to be reaching out, but they, like I said, they elevate you. They elevate you, and for some of y'all, they may not be doing as well as they put on. That might be what it really is. They may not be doing as well as what they put on, or they may not be flourishing in the way, or they may be kind of counting your blessings. For some of y'all, they may be counting your blessings, focused on what you got going on. So there's maybe somebody who felt like this was a missed opportunity to rekindle a relationship between y'all. I think they're like studying, training, learning something, or like going through like a vocation school for some of y'all, or going through like something like that. Now, for some of y'all, they could be homeless or like having struggles with finances, having struggle with money. You know what I mean? Because the Tower in reverse is a facade. So like some type of illusion that this person maybe had been presenting, which could be like, you know, having shit together, like being very competitive, being, you know, aggressive, maybe willing to like put in with you, maybe willing to, you know, engage or entertain the situation with you. Kind of gives like they were just maybe blowing, not even blowing smoke. It just seemed like they weren't putting the energy in or the effort into it. This is somebody who likes to maybe like mess with your emotions, like kind of get you upset, maybe get you angry. You know what I mean? Like, but as like a control mechanism, because it's somebody who feels like you're not really emotionally bothered by them, or you don't really care that much by them, and they don't really want to cause strife in your life, but like they want to like get your attention. So this is somebody who's like, so disempowered just means like this is somebody who's wanting you to feel like they're in control of you, or like they're in control of the relationship. Because really, like I said, this person puts you up on a pedestal, so they may feel like you're either too attractive, you wouldn't go for them. They may even put you like you're out of their league. You know what I mean? Like they may kind of assume like you're one of those people that are out of their league in a way. Or they may feel like they're out of your league, but if that's still the case, why they would want to like, why they would be worried about like, you know, moving towards you or trying to like initiate with you would be like, you know, a little weird to me. That would be a little weird to me for real, for real. He's homeless? Oh my gosh. And that could be it too with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. Could be somebody who's unexpectedly homeless or just like unexpectedly had bad luck with money, or you know what I mean? Like they could have been doing any of that. All right. But yeah, it's somebody who doesn't want, so they may not, so it may be like a taboo connection between some of y'all too. Like it may be one of those relationships where they don't want other people to see y'all together because it could be like an insinuation. Sometimes the High Priestess in reverse can be like a mistress, you know what I mean? Or like the side guy, side girl. So it may be like a mistress. This may be somebody who's trying to get you to be a mistress, or this may be somebody who's trying to be a mistress. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, that's not like for everybody. But this is somebody who's looking to compete for your attention soon. And you'll know them because it's somebody who has the, like they kind of like are around. So you kind of like know that they're there, but they don't really take action. You may notice that they pay attention to you from time to time, or they just linger quietly, don't really say too much. Like they just be around in the area. This may be, like I said, for some of y'all, a place where you guys compete, or a place where there's like maybe like a sporting event, or maybe they're like an ex-sports player, or they live like an active lifestyle, which could include like working out or doing something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? So I would assume if they're not doing that well financially, this would probably be a side chick for some people. But if like they're doing pretty well financially, then they're probably trying to get you to be the side chick. All right. But I don't know, I think that what they're just really worried about is being rejected, being told no, or being ghosted, you know what I mean? Or you not being responsive. So like this person wants to like take action on you, but they're just worried about like you not being responsive. That's really what's going on here. Yeah, but they do want forgiveness and to start over again. So like if you guys do start over again, the relationship's kind of going to play the same way it did before. Like you guys have differences when it comes to relationships. Like the values and the principles that you guys have about relationships aren't the same. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who actually wants you to look past the red flags just to kind of get the relationship started. So like some of the stuff you don't like about them, they kind of want you to just like look past it. They may feel like you're superficial. So like they may feel like you want the richest, the finest, the most popular, you know what I mean? The youngest, the oldest, or the most mature, whatever, the most established. They kind of feel like you're superficial in that way. So they were afraid to really offer it. So for some of y'all, they may try to offer it in like a friendship or in like a partnership or something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? Like for some of y'all, this could have been a person who tried to offer you a friendship in the past and you guys just didn't connect. You know what I mean? But with the Judgment verse, though, it could also be somebody who you just kind of find hard to let go of. Like this person maybe just one of those people who were instrumental in the change or transformation in your life. So it's maybe somebody who's like afraid to come back around because they feel like you probably gained your strength. And like the only way they feel that they can still have control or pull in the relationship is by holding back and not expressing themselves. Because they feel that that'll get you frustrated and angry enough to interact with them or to like express yourself or expose yourself to them. You know what I mean? So I think they're trying to get you to express how you really feel about them by like holding back or playing games, going tit for tat in some ways, like being petty as you be petty. You get me? That's what's really going on here. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be an Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So that's for Gemini. Oh my God. All right. So Gemini. Crab legs. Oh, I love me a little crab. Now, I don't like the crab legs like that. I like the blue crab. I live on the East Coast in Delaware, so I'll be needing the blue crab. All right. So where was he at? Oh, Cancer. Cancer. You know, they be putting Cancer on the list of most toxic signs. Have you guys heard of that? Yes, get out the garlic butter and then put a little obey in there. That's right, ZZ, you just popped up just in time for the crab legs. That's right, little crabitos. All right, so Cancer, who's coming towards you next? This could be somebody who's foreign or somebody from like another city, another country. Could be a Sag. All right, this is an easygoing person. This may be somebody that you're already familiar with. All right, it looks like you're going in a pattern with this person again. They may stay in a warmer climate or so this is somebody who has money. They're materialistic. This could be a business owner, business person, business practitioner. They could be switching careers, or this is somebody who's, I kind of feel like they're at a distance. One more. This could be a luxury lifestyle type of person. Yeah, definitely popular, well-dressed, seems to be about their business. This is somebody who doesn't spare no expense when it comes to getting things they want. Delaware is actually all right. It's okay. Depends on what part you move to and what you fitting to do when you get here. Like, it'd be okay. They be having some events that go on mostly in the summertime. During the year, during the wintertime, it's kind of like for kids and like adults, like family environment. Kinda, give or take one or two shootings here and there. Kinda, you know what I mean? But that's like in America, so that's not like foreign. All right. So there's maybe somebody who stays in like a major city for some of y'all, or there's maybe somebody who just like stays in like a different environment than you. All right, this is a very easygoing type person. They may be like into like recycling. You know what I mean? Like, or like maybe they use like a lot of plasticware around their house or something like that. Let me give you signs real quick. Did I give you signs last time? Let me give you signs real quick. We got Sag, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, and we got Cancer for a little razzle dazzle. And we also got the, okay, so for somebody else, maybe somebody who goes to like music festivals or knows how to draw a crowd. Maybe a lot of people are like seeking for them or looking for them. Yeah, Delaware's all right. We got good beaches. Our beaches are cleaner than Jersey's. That's a good one. But the beaches aren't as lit as Jersey's. So, no. Well, Dewey Beach is okay. Dewey Beach got his own show, so it's actually all right. Like, you might want to check that out. Like, I go there from time to time. If I want to get fucked up, I'm going to go there. You know what I mean? Because, for one, we're going to have a ball, and I just fit in naturally. So, when I'm going in there, I'm going to be vibing, and I just be getting free drinks, and everybody tends to look out for me. So, like, when I go to bars, I tend to get drunk for free. You know what I mean? So, anyway, this may be somebody who's like an overindulger in a way, but like they spend on people. This is somebody who's generous. They tend to like look out for the people who are around them, but it's also like for control. Like control. They like to control where things go. And they may do it because they have money or resources or like stability under them. All right. This is somebody who's not really commitment ready for y'all. If y'all looking for like a relationship, this is not somebody who's ready for commitment. They do the stuff that you would like in a commitment though, but they're not really ready for it yet. This is somebody who tends to sometimes feel like they can do better or they can get more, or like there's always like they live like an abundant mindset. So this is somebody who always assumes that more is coming. All right, so they may kind of, I was gonna say switch in between partners, but maybe not, because we got four cups here. So it could have been somebody who possibly rejected y'all, or this is just somebody who's bored with the options that they have when it comes to love and romance. They may not really be satisfied with what they're being offered, you know what I mean? Or you may not really be satisfied with what they're offering you. So if it's like that same person coming your way, anyway, this person is popular and they have money, or they're successful, or they just, if they're not like successful, then they just spend money like recklessly, but they look good doing it. Like people know them, they have some type of public recognition or some type of fame, clout that people know them by. All right, I was gonna say hashtag, so maybe they have like a hashtag that people know them by, and it could be online because of the world, because we got the world here, which is used about the World Wide Web. So they may be online for some of y'all. You may hear from this person online. They like a lot of like old school music, or like rap music, or like old school hip hop for some of y'all, like house music or throwback music. Like they like nostalgic music. So maybe you may hear them play like Taurus B.I.G., Hall and Oates, or I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? They may play something like that around you. Right? Like they may have like a record, I was gonna say a record deal, but not a record deal. They may have like a record player, like an old school record player. So it's maybe somebody who's like into like keeping maybe antiques, or keeping like nostalgic things from their childhood or from like the past. All right, but if it's a new person, because you guys may be having like it looks like you have a couple people coming in for you, because the Four of Cups usually represents old friends that are coming back around. They might have missed out on you. So you may have like some old friends coming back around. Could be because of some clout that you guys are getting, or because of some type of money that you guys have made, or some type of successful venture that you guys have done. You know what I mean? So it could be like that, like they're coming back around. Probably for your validation too, for you to tell them that they did a good job, or, you know what I mean, like congratulate them maybe, or praise them. You know what I mean? So it's something like that. Like they could have gotten a promotion, or like for some of y'all it's even as big as a parade. I don't know who you know that got a parade, or has like maybe being paraded by people. It kind of gives that vibe. Like this is somebody who usually goes out, is very attractive, gets paraded by a lot of people, or when they show up somewhere, a lot of people are like, hey, 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 try to get their attention. Like this is somebody who could be probably a little bit cocky or arrogant because of that, but they're not. They're like very easy, down to earth, very chill. Temperance sometimes is called the earth angel. So they may be like very loving, nurturing, caring about others, like having a lot of deep wisdom and knowledge, intensely studied, well-traveled. You know what I mean? So they could be into that and just have money and status, you know what I mean? So maybe they're older than some of y'all, but if they're not, they're very mature, and that might be like, but they're not really ready to settle down, because they may live like an exciting life. They may have like a lot of stuff going on for them. Like they seem to be very successful, but just kind of like place money above everything else. Like money or status or success is like important to them. It's on the top list of things for them to achieve, or the top list of things for them to do. Like this is always somebody who has task at hand. Like they're always forward thinking. Like what's the next thing to do? What's next? So this may be somebody who's always thinking about the next best thing. I would definitely say it's for Cancer rising. Definitely. All right. But this is somebody who you would probably look good with if you guys are like trying to move up in social class. This would be somebody who you would probably look good with, like, you know, dating, because it would probably inspire other people along the lines of that, or who are like maybe wealthy like this person, or established like this person, or attractive like this person, or desired like this person. This would probably make you look good for, you know, other connections of people who are probably more serious. This person can be serious, but it may be like a waiting game. All right, like, because like this person has things going on. Things are going well for them. So like, you probably got to get in where you fit in with this person. Like you can't just like hang back and think that this person's about to like chase you down, because they're not. They're not. They're pretty lit right now. So you're going to have to reach out to this person. Like, you know what I mean? Like they could be always on their phone, always busy, always doing stuff. Like this is somebody who's like career focused, money focused, status focused. You gotta bother them. If that's the case, you gotta be on them. All right. But you won't really like bother them, because like the Temperance is somebody who's like very easy, chilled. Not too much bothers them. So like even if you're like feeling like you're being too much or too persistent, they don't really care. Oh, hey, what's up? They're just like super friendly. All right. All right. So anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Cancer. Hey there, Stinkums.
Hey there.
Hey now, what you doing? What you doing?
Nothing.
You looking beautiful. Thanks. Did you eat?
Yeah.
All right. So it could be a Cancer, it could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, it could be a Pisces, could be a Sag, could be a Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Aries, or a Leo. All right. So that's what we got for Cancer. I do my best, ZZ. I do my best. We call her ZZ too. Yeah. Oh, Leo. To the Leos. All right. Okay, so yeah, we on this one. Of course, P Funk got your back. So Leo, oh, you got somebody who's keeping tabs on you too. So this could be somebody who's a sarcastic person, talks pretty slick. All right, they may tell little white lies too from time to time. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, I got another Leo. Could be another Leo. They tell white lies for something. They could be a friend that you maybe work with or play with or hang out with. Like you guys tend to like compete with each other, but it's like for like success. So like it's like a friendly competition who you're with. All right. So it's maybe somebody who like lies about little stuff that they don't need to lie about. And when you find out about it, you're like, oh shit, why'd you do that? So it could be a Aquarius or a Capricorn. Yeah, I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you got this person. This isn't somebody who's looking to start the connection between y'all. And this is somebody who wants to be devoted towards you. So this person's starting to accept how you are. That's what's going on. This could be. So this is normally somebody who pretends not to really care. They can kind of come off as cold, very demanding, wanting something from you. But anyway, this person's been considering or thinking about you. They've been healing, resting. Yep. So this person's about to start flirting. So you got 4 people. Who are we on? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. We're on Leo. So you got 4 people. 4 people. All right. Let me give you the signs that we got. So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, and we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, but I got 4 people here. All right, look at y'all. And these are gonna be people who want to build with you or put in energy, effort. All right, I do get that. Now, for some of you though, because this may be also somebody, this could be somebody could feel like you humbled them, or this person wants to be devoted towards you to humble you. Like they kind of want to knock out whatever opportunities or other options that you have around. So they maybe, if it's not necessarily trying to humble you, but I kind of feel like that, but if it's not trying to humble you, then what they're trying to do is get your attention. Get your attention on them. All right. That's what this really is. Like this person may start devoting themselves towards you soon too. So for them, it's maybe like trying to offer you money, trying to offer you opportunity, trying to start the connection back up. If it's a past person that you don't like talk to or whatever, they're gonna be trying to like, reach out. Hey there, Jua Bezos. So yeah, it's maybe somebody who also talks, like I said, sarcastically, likes to like get under your skin. So maybe they say like slick Alex or smart alecky type of stuff. All right, for some of y'all, they may be like a father figure. If they're a woman, they still come off as like very masculine, but they're very driven. This is somebody who has a lot of business sense. All right, they can be very cutthroat when it comes to money. That's what it seems like. This somebody is very cutthroat, very focused on money. They may be healing from a previous connection, or they like had some type of like setback emotionally, like they maybe have a grief, some type of grievance going on in their life. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I got Ace of Pentacles here, so it could be a new person. So somewhere here you got some new people. 5 of Cups though kind of implies that this is either it's new people who have like just gotten out of a relationship and they're still kind of grieving it. So they want some type of attention and validation from another partner who they deem as attractive. They may see you as more attractive than their past partner. That might be what it's really about. Like this person is still healing. We got 4 swords. This person is still healing. So what they might start doing with y'all is like, I always think of like the Pentacles sometimes as like likes on social media. So like they may start liking, or they may start like being a little bit more assertive, you know what I mean? And a lot more persuasive and charming around you, playful with you, joking, you know what I mean? Because I got the Page of Cups, that's a jokester, or like a funny person. Sometimes the Page of Wands is too. But the Page of Cups is somebody who's imaginative. They make up funny jokes. They could be maybe an artist or a creator or someone maybe like, I don't know, they just kind of come off as maybe like very adorable, cute, you know what I mean? But they're like mature, even if they're grown, they just come off as like very mature. Like it's endearing when they try you, or it's endearing when they talk to you. You know what I mean? Because like you can sense that they're being sincere, but you also kind of feel like they don't know enough, or they don't know, like, I don't know, maybe they romanticize you in a way too. Like they want to be serious about you, but like, they want to also, I guess it's more about like your attention though, but like they're also trying to get over a previous relationship or a previous disappointment that happened to them. emotionally. So maybe they could have been let down by somebody else. You know what I mean? Or they could just be tired of like, maybe like the options that they've had. I don't think it's that. Well, it's a previous relationship for sure. So some of y'all, maybe they're healing. Could be like an accident then. Or they're just trying to get themselves together, but they've been thinking about this relationship. You know what I mean? That might be, yeah, that Five of Cups still hooked on the ex-wife, yeah. Because the Five of Cups is like still there, still lingering on something. You know what I mean? They haven't quite accepted it just yet. So it's a previous relationship or some type of like disappointment that happened that they just haven't like come to terms with just yet. That's really what I got. But this is somebody who's looking to get your attention, so they may start acting out in ways that you haven't seen them act out, which could be anything. Whatever you're not used to seeing them do, they're gonna do. All right, it may be conversation that they try to initiate with you. I think that's more so it. Like this person wants you to just start focusing your attention on them. All right, so maybe they start gifting you stuff, giving you stuff, liking stuff, initiating things between y'all. So like initiating could just be like messaging. Cause like normally this person acts like they don't care or like they're just over situations. Like there's not really a big deal to them, but it's a big deal. They just don't want you to know that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So this person's gonna try to offer y'all a connection. For some of y'all, it could be like an apology or, you know, just trying to like, just mend the connection between y'all. Like, let's just like, let me put something in here that's substantial towards you. Let me add my 2 cents into it. You know what I mean? But that's really it. It's out of pride. It's out of ego. They may feel like you have other people that are like pursuing you or really wanting you. And so this, sometimes the King of Swords can be somebody who's intimidating. So maybe this person is intimidating towards you, or they're intimidated by you, or. But even so, if they were intimidated by you, you can't tell. You can't tell. You would never know because this person doesn't talk up or speak about it. So you would never know. But this is how you'll know when they start playing with you, joking with you, when you see them start maybe liking stuff, or you see them start putting in energy or start trying to like build with you or trying to build some type of routine, schedule, something like that. That's how you're going to know. Like they're going to try to be consistent or consistently try to pay attention to what you need, focus on the details, like try to add some practicality to what you got going on in your life. Like this person will try to add value to you in some way. So that's how you'll know them, when they start trying to add value to you. All right. This could be for some of y'all like a disciplinary type of person, or like once in like military, or once in like law enforcement, or once in something like that. So they may have a grudge with somebody or a grudge about something. I don't know. They're trying to work through that. Don't really matter. It don't really matter because you're going to get them to start flirting with you soon. And it looks like you got like 3 people. One of them's going to be trying to act like he's not really into it though, or she's not really into it though, but they into it. All right. So you guys got everybody. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, and Leo. All right. So that's for the Leos. Okay. Oh yeah, we doing good with those likes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I talk to my daughter. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Do you know that? I appreciate you. All right, let me see. Where is he at? Why do I keep getting brain fart? Virgo. I don't know why I keep getting brain fart doing this. All right. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. Virgo, who's coming towards you next? Hey there, Destiny. Hey, Latasha. Shout out to the Virgos. Shout Latasha out. And Jua, if you're still in here. All right, so Virgo, who's coming towards you next? So for some of y'all, it could be somebody who you're not on the same page with emotionally. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer. Could be possibly somebody, if it's not with you, then they just broke up with somebody. All right, so I'm about to give you a story for some of y'all that don't go for everybody. This may have to be something that happens later on for some of y'all, but this could be somebody who had a breakup and possibly a divorce or possibly a miscarriage. All right, like this is somebody who's usually abstinent, so possibly they had like a relationship, maybe a miscarriage or an abortion. All right. I don't know if you would know that because we got the High Priestess here, which is somebody who's a keeper of secrets. So for some of y'all, it's a secret. All right. Let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Leo. So this is somebody who doesn't like to fight. Like they can get angry, frustrated, and they keep it to themselves. Like, because we got a High Priestess here, which is usually somebody who does not do a lot of talking. They don't like to express their emotions. All right, like this is somebody who doesn't really want to build intimate connections with people. Like they prefer to be aloof. I mean, I'm not gonna say prefer to be by themselves because they don't. Like this may be somebody who engages in more promiscuity or just likes casual sex, casual relationships. Like they like the perks of having a commitment or perks of having a partner who's devoted. All right, they just maybe it's like the look of like having attractive partners or having wealthier partners or successful status partners, but they don't really like bond with them, connect with them. And maybe I'm almost gonna say this, maybe even like a trophy hunter type of person. You may know this person from your past because the Six of Cups is here. If not, this is somebody who you know from like your childhood, and if it's not that, then it's gonna be somebody who you know, who just feels familiar once you get around them. Like this could be somebody who you don't mind just like hanging around them, like just hanging around, like just sitting there. You guys don't really have to do too much. This may also be somebody who kind of adores you. Like you may look over and they're always looking at you, or you may catch them staring at you. Like they just give this like, it's like dreamy eyes. But this is somebody who doesn't let people know how much they care about them. All right. So this somebody has a great voice. They're great at talking too, though. But they don't do a lot of talking. So they don't do like a whole lot of talking. Maybe when they talk, it's kind of fast or it has like a little accent, a little slang to it. Because this is somebody who normally can see something they don't like they can see a whole lot. This is somebody who sees a whole lot. See something they don't like, but they won't speak on it. They won't say anything. They just may get distant. You know, they just may get distant, or they may like start acting entitled to you in some ways, or like entitled to you doing more in the relationship. So like they may feel like something happens, then they stop talking, and then they wait on you to do more or put in more energy or more effort. Like this is somebody who probably expects you to fight for them or fight for their validation. Like, because they could be popular and attractive. You know what I mean? Like probably a lot of people want them because of the Empress and the High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Probably a lot of people want them, but they're like waiting on you to try to get their attention or to fight for them or to like start talking, start communicating. They want to see this relationship speed up between y'all. This could be also somebody who stays at a distance from y'all. All right, they may be a widow for a little bit of y'all, like a widow. Like maybe it's not necessarily that they had like an abortion or like a miscarriage. They may be a widow. That might be what's really going on. This is somebody who's like wants to have company or wants to have a partner or wants to have a romantic option. You know what I mean? But they also don't be open to it either. So it's like they want company. That's what it kind of seems like. Like they just want somebody around who's like good vibes and who's not really like pushing to make them do anything just yet. They just kind of like want that. So even it even sometimes means celibacy because of the High Priestess, but I don't know about that because the Empress in reverse. So like if they're a celibate, it's hidden. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say that it's like celibate. It may be. And that might be why they're trying to come towards you because they're like, yo, I'm ready to break my celibacy. It could be that, you know what I mean? Like they're probably ready for that now. And that might be what they're really rushing for. But we got a King of Cups here. Even though it's in reverse, this is actually somebody who has a lot of love and care and doesn't really mind being more in love with their partners than their partners in love with them. All right, so they really don't mind like caring more or like being more invested in a relationship, but right now they do. So like right now, this is somebody who actually cares more, even though it's insincere that they feel that way. This is somebody who's more in their ego. They care more about liking you more than you like them. You know what I mean? Or like them being there more for you than you're there for them. Like they don't want to care more than you. That's what this is. So like this is somebody who maybe like feels entitled or puts themselves up on a pedestal. And if that's the case, it's probably because they've been in relationships where they felt rejected or didn't get their needs met. And it's probably because they like that person more. So like they probably were in a relationship with somebody who maybe made them feel disempowered. Like they knew that they liked them more and just took advantage of them, as opposed to like, you know, like admiring that this person loves you more than you love them and treating them right. This person that they probably were with before recognized that they liked them more and took advantage of the situation. So this person's self-worth is down. So that's probably why they're staying away from like connections. All right. Or they could have had like some type of situation where people were using them for like money, status, resources. So like this person now just like closed up to people. You know, they make themselves a little hard to reach, hard to get in contact with. Like you got to go through a whole lot of hoops to really get towards them. All right. But it's because it's somebody who doesn't like conflict. It's somebody who doesn't like to fight. And they're very gentle, very like nurturing, loving, careful, and caring of people. But it's like they've been hurt before, been like taken advantage of before. So they keep like this, like people around them. So this may be somebody who's like higher echelon and like people don't really get to see them. People don't really get to be around them. They could be wealthier. You know what I mean? Like they could be spending on like luxuries and all that stuff, but like they don't let people around them because probably people have used them for status or used them. Like they don't, this is somebody who doesn't feel the same way about relationships with you. Like they may be a lover or a lover girl, lover boy, but like they don't feel the same way about relationships because they're maybe probably jaded from the past relationships. Yeah, we got King of Wands. So they might have been dating somebody who's like very attractive, who they deemed as a catch, who just didn't treat them how they wanted to be treated. They may have discarded them or just treated them like an option, maybe because they were attractive or maybe because they had status. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you catch a person like this, if you're not in like a healed state of your life, then usually when this person comes about, you take them as like, oh, more people like this exist. You know what I mean? Imagine meeting Drake or Kanye or Adele or like, you know what I mean? Nicki Minaj or somebody. Like these aren't regular, and I'm not gonna say they're not regular people because people are people, but these are people that once you meet them, you know that you're not gonna run into another Nicki Minaj. You're not gonna run into another Adele. You're not gonna run into another Ed Sheeran. You're not gonna run into another, you know what I mean? Neil Tyson deGrasse. You're not gonna run into another one of these. There are people similar, maybe, but you're not gonna run into another person like this. So this may be somebody who's like that, who feels this way about you, or this may be somebody who you feel this way about. Like not everybody can get this person's attention. Not everybody gets to be around this person. Not everybody knows this person. Not everybody gets to associate with this person. So they may have like a tight inner circle that they take care of, and they don't just let anybody in because of that. Like they take care of their people. So there's maybe somebody who you kind of feel like rejected you or just wasn't really interested in you at one time, or you may feel like this relationship is one of those relationships where you don't really know how, if they're interested, you may feel like it's hard to read this person. They may come off as more like a mystery, not really expressing what's really on their heart a lot of times. And they don't want to rock the boat or fight, but you're going to get them clear in the air soon between y'all. All right, so this person's probably going to stop fighting with you or try to find some type of compromise between y'all, call a truce in some way. And it's going to be them expressing themselves. They're going to try to warm up to you in a way. I don't know how they're going to try to do that, but maybe it comes with a gift or it comes with some type of recognition or validation. You know what I mean? Sometimes the recognition or validation could just be like them praising you for something, telling you great job, which is a praise. It could be any of that. Something like that is happening here. All right. So I do get that this person wants to have some type of connection with y'all. It could be sexual or it could be one where it's like they want to keep you as like a status symbol or a trophy. So they may want to have like a child with you, or they may try to get you pregnant, or you may try to get this person pregnant if you're a man or a woman, whatever. So maybe they get I would say scrambled, brain scrambled, like, you know what I mean? Like when they're talking, because that's what I was saying, like maybe they have like an accent, but like when they're talking, it kind of like goes all over, you know what I mean? But this person doesn't really like conflict or arguing. They don't know how to express conflict or how to deal with conflict. That's really the issue. All right. Droopy face too. Not like droopy, like skin hanging, but like droopy. Like they probably keep an RBF like all day long. All right. So let me get signs. Could be a Cancer, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces, could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sag, and for a little razzle dazzle, could be a Scorpio. All right. All right, who we on now? Libra. Okay, Libra. Of course, Latasha. My pleasure. All right, so Libra. All right, Libra. Yeah, I did them all. So Libra, who's coming towards you next? Let me see. All right. So this could be somebody who maybe recently moved out, lost a house, or is trying to find a house. This may also be somebody who's keeping up the appearance of being stable or of like having luxuries, material abundance. All right. For some of y'all, maybe somebody who's trying to keep up with the Joneses. I got 9 of Cups here too. A lot of this is about like status or like material abundance, material success. They could also be into like screenplay or, oh, he lost his house? Good grief. All right, they could be into like screenplay or into like pleasure seeking right now. It's somebody who's an overindulger right now. So it could be just like drinking because of their worries or their woes. For some of y'all, this person could have had a recent death or like the end of like a successful period in time in their life, which could be like a relationship. Because like this is somebody who maybe walked away from the connection that you guys had, but they're now considering or wondering, was that the best idea? Like, was that smart? So they're going to want to talk it out between y'all. All right, and they're going to be trying to figure out a mutual compromise between you. It could be a, so this is somebody who falls for temptation often. That's what I want to tell you. Like, so like they fall for like shiny things. The glitz, the glam, all right? There's maybe also somebody who tries to indulge you with that. Like tries to give you maybe some type of luxury or like present some type of fantasy for you to fall into. They may see you as like an acquirement or a trophy. You know what I mean? They may stay at a distance for some of y'all too. But this is somebody who wants to build a relationship with you, but possibly to get over some type of like ending that they just had, some type of traumatic situation that they just had. So they may want to like build with you or negotiate with you or talk things out with you in a way to have a partnership where they can have maybe luxuries or like some type of like satisfaction. Sometimes it's like a peace of mind that they maybe want. So this person may want like a peace of mind. So they're gonna be trying to talk with you in a way to get like a peace of mind. Maybe it's just like, sometimes like this person may be trying to get you not to have other people around. That might be what it is. If they're at a distance and they're like checking on you, it's to like make sure that nobody's around. That's what's going on. So like this person just, it's mate guarding. Someone just checking to make sure that you don't have somebody else around. All right, they may try to make sure that they're like the best option that you have, the best opportunity that you have. So they may be trying to present themselves as like more stable, more successful, really having things together, maybe even having strong boundaries, being very like perceptive. They may even try to like give you a bunch of like good ideas, good insight, good wisdom. You know what I mean? Like this maybe somebody like, I was gonna say lives by a PowerPoint. So like they have like a PowerPoint of things. Maybe they're good at like organizing or like giving details of things. All right, like they're good at like specifics. That's really it. So this is somebody who's kind of cold right now. And it's probably because they're dealing with trauma. Dealing with any of that right now. Dealing with trauma. But it's also somebody who's expecting good things to happen for them soon. So like this may be somebody who's always forward thinking. So like if situations go bad for them, they're always like, all right, well, what's next? Something next is about to happen. Like they're optimistic about the future a lot. You know what I mean? But this is also somebody who's never satisfied when they get what they want. So like no matter what happens, they're never satisfied with what they get. That's it. Like this person lives, like they have like delusions of grandeur. They maybe want to live a very luxurious, expensive lifestyle, but maybe right now they're not quite stable in the way to be able to do that. So they try to keep up the appearance of it or the look of it. All right. So maybe you'll know them by like luxuries that they have, certain amenities that probably are expensive. Like, why do you have that? They just got it. Like maybe you don't have a house, but you're wearing Supreme. Why do you have on Louis Vuitton? You know what I mean? Why are you driving a Lexus? Not like maybe a Lexus, but why are you driving you know what I mean, a Benz, a Beamer, the newest model? Like, why do you have that and you're not having your finances together? You know what I mean? So it's like that. Like just somebody who kind of keeps up with the looks, the Joneses. All right. But this is somebody who's going to be coming towards you soon. For some of y'all, they're trying to get some clarity on something. So they probably want to ask your insight or they're trying to give you some insight, give you some wisdom, give you a little bit of details. It's maybe somebody who's depending on you for money or depending on you for status or depending on you for success. So they may be trying to show you what they got. They may show you their wares. That might be what it is for some of y'all too. Like show you a bunch of different options, show you their wares. You know, because they want a partnership with you and they don't want you to walk away. So like this person's trying to dissuade you from finding anybody else to connect with. That's why they're trying to like keep up with you or keep the attention on you or keep like connecting with you, because they don't want you to like build a connection or build intimacy with anybody else. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Like I said, it's maybe an overindulger, drinker, smoker, heavy spender. I got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, so they may be big into like spending, buying stuff, shit like that. Maybe they're like, they try to give us this look of being high maintenance. They try to make it look like it costs a lot to deal with them, or like you have to really invest, or you have to be somebody to deal with them. And it's maybe somebody who comes from like a large family, or they don't really have a lot of family around. So yeah, it's a Leah. Yeah, it's a Leah. All right, but they're influential. They make a lot of so there's maybe somebody who's moving on from something too. Like this is like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's somebody who's intense. That's what I said, like intense. So maybe even a little taboo for some of y'all. Like this may be somebody who doesn't do like a lot of like direct communication with you. Like they may like hit you up and like, I'm not gonna say insinuate, but they hit you up and like talk around the situation. They don't really tell you the specifics or the details. They kind of like meet me over at the you know, at the In-N-Out Burger. They're not telling you where they live or some shit. Or they don't tell you what they like got going on or whatever. Like it's kind of like run you around in a way. You know what I mean? I didn't see no Capricorn in here, but you never know. No, I got Virgo. I got Virgo, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. All right, so maybe for some of y'all, you've been to this person's house before, or like you guys were meant to meet up, but you guys just didn't. So like this could be somebody who maybe wants to like try to talk about why you guys didn't get together the last time and try to maybe now meet you in some way. They want to meet y'all on a common ground. That's what I do know. So like maybe there's like an illusion. Maybe this like I said, if this person's maybe homeless, they don't want you to know they're homeless, or that they don't have a place, or that they're not really stable. And so they may try to like meet you out in like public places or public areas. Like, hey, yo, meet me over here, meet me over there. You know what I mean? Meet me over here. You know what I mean? It's like there's like always like a curtain behind them or something like that. All right. All right, so let me give signs. We got Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Libra, and Virgo. All right. Oh yeah, they don't do good with criticisms. That's what it is. So this person probably hides a lot of who they are because they don't do good with other people criticizing them or telling them about themselves. They don't know how to handle that. All right. All right, so he's on Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio. Who's coming towards you next? That was a terrible shuffle. We gotta do that all over again. Hey there, Curly Cookie. All right, so Scorpio, who's coming towards you next? All right, there we go. Could be a Leo. All right, so this is an arrogant, cocky person. Could be a Libra. So this is gonna be an attractive person too. A Libra or a Taurus. Yeah, it's somebody successful or somebody who has like a skill with their hands. So they may also have like a popular public platform. Got Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Leo. This is an attractive person. So yeah, arrogant. I said that again, but it's arrogant person, too self-assured. They may be a salesperson, traveler, always on the go. Very energetic, all right? Very energetic. But like this is somebody who's very self-assured. They may be having shit going together too though. So like maybe they come off like too cocky, too arrogant. All right. It's also somebody who's, like I said, never satisfied. Nothing's ever good enough for them. They may have great intuition. They talk real harsh to people too, blunt, vulgar, cursing, or they just tend to say shit that like puts their foot in their mouth. Like, you know, sometimes they can't take back what they've said when they get frustrated or when they get angry. All right. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So for some of y'all, they may stay like in a warmer area, maybe around mountains, or like in a drier area, like the desert. So it's like Arizona or like Texas, or I don't know other countries, but maybe like drier climate seems to be, or it has like, if it's not necessarily a drier climate, it has like the like a lot of trees, foliage. Like it could be, maybe it could be both. Like it could be dry and have trees around there. So like it could be like drier, dryish, warmer, trees around. Some of y'all could be like a tropical. I think they just do a lot of traveling. That's what I feel like. I feel like they do a lot of traveling. This may be somebody who's a little foreign too, for some of y'all. If they're not necessarily foreign, you just don't really know a lot about them. Like they're attractive and they may be like well known or well seen, well presented. Like they're dressed very nicely. You know, they have like a gentle tenderness to them. So, but they can just like talk crazy. So like on first glance, like seeing them, you wouldn't think that this person is like they are. Like this could be somebody who gets down and dirty at times. So like maybe they come off as like very pleasant, very relaxed, very reserved. You know what I mean? Like willing to play and have fun, and like you feel like they get you and you could feel like you guys can get along. They may be somebody who's like, for some of y'all, they're looking for a partnership. They may be like desiring to have a trophy wife or a trophy husband. They maybe want to, be married, like this, because it kind of gives this vibe of like possibly wanting to be married too. But like this may be also somebody who wants like a power couple dynamic, where they want to be able to like live a luxurious life and have whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who always deserves, like they deserve the best. So I kind of feel like they live like a luxurious lifestyle that may be real, or it could be maybe be an illusion. Like it's maybe not as deep as they make it on to be. That might be it too. Like maybe they're just very good at like theatrics. Like maybe they talk with like hands, but like they're very theatrical. Like they know how to make things look a certain way. Like they're good with aesthetics. So maybe this could also be like somebody who does like home renovations, or like they build stuff around homes, or like, so that's like a, what is that? That's like an architect. So maybe like an architect for some of y'all. All right, but it's just like the way they talk to people. So like maybe the way that they talk, if it's not necessarily they talk harsh or like, or curse a lot or like talk blunt, then it's just that what they say to you sometimes can be confusing. Cause like this may be somebody who's like very analytical and very like detail oriented when it comes to like their profession. They probably understand it to a T. So like some of the jargon that they might use, or some of the slang or terminology they might use, it might sound foreign to you. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand. How do you, what? Like they may use like what they call acronyms and shit like that. You may like, what? I don't understand any of that. So maybe they have that, you know what I mean? What is that? Back outside boys? How you do that? B-O-C? B-O-S-B? Or something like that. Like they may say stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? East Side Click. You be like, what? ESG, baby. You know what I mean? Like just coming off like that. Like, you mean like, so they may have like a popular platform. They could be a rapper, speaker, artist. You know what I mean? Like they're very charming and they know what to say around people. So like they could be persuasive, and they usually can get their way. And because they've been like recently getting their way, this person's been having their way. So because they're having their way, this person is like overly cocky, overly confident. They're attractive. They just think they got the game sewed up, and they might, but they might. You know what I mean? They might have the game sewed up, but it just kind of seems like they talk too much. That's what I will say. So like, just probably somebody who just like be winning, and then be like, you know, yeah, throwing up gang signs and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like they're winning, they have success. So like just somebody who just likes to show off and let people know like, hey, I'm having it right now. Life is going in my way. They live an abundant life. They do. They could be somebody who like creates partnerships or gets partners very easily. So like they could be very attractive, very like status, money, you know what I mean, well known, and gain partnerships very easily. Like this could be like contracts too, or businesses or business associates. Like they normally just like be getting it. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be hearing from them soon. So they may be offering you an opportunity soon, but they won't really tell you the details or like all the specifics about it either. All right, they've been pondering about like when to reach out or how to say it. And because it's the magician here, this is somebody who's gonna be very good at like delivering the message. Dang, I'm starting to burp. So this is gonna be pretty close, pretty soon for y'all too with the Knight of Wands. You'll probably be hearing from them real soon. They want to do a joint venture with y'all, or they want to work together with y'all, or they want sex. They want to lick you up and down. I seen the Eight of Wands there. So that's good news coming. So like if it's work, there's going to be some good news coming your way. Like this person wants to work with y'all, and it could be an abundant relationship. Now, if it's like romantic, this person is hoping to have sex. Now, this may be somebody who wants to have a partner, but this may be also somebody who, after they've gotten what they want, they tend to like, you know, tiptoe on out. Because we got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. So you guys got multiple people though, kind of like Leo. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 6 people. Dang, y'all outdid Leo. 6 people. So you're gonna be having, so that's what's probably gonna be happening for y'all soon, because the Lovers implies gaining partners along the way. So you probably be just, maybe it's like summertime for y'all because the sun shows up. So maybe like during the summertime for y'all, you'll be gaining a lot of partnerships along the way. Yeah, definitely lick you up and down. That's what this is somebody who could probably be a little freak nasty. We got the Lovers and the Knight of Wands and the Moon here. Somebody who, for some of y'all, this could be like a hidden romance or a hidden connection, but like it's not hidden between y'all. Like the emotions that y'all share or the connection that y'all share between y'all will be open. So like you guys will be able to be vulnerable with each other. You guys will know each other's secrets. That's what, so like this somebody's gonna be vulnerable with you and tell you their secrets. They may have led you astray before or like not really told you where they intended to go. Yeah, Scorpio got all the options. This week, Scorpio is on fire. I don't know what's going on. They are on fire right now. Cause like every read I've been doing, I'm like, God damn, Scorpio, y'all been living life. So yeah, you got some people that are coming. Some of them are going to try to create a long-term relationship with you. Others of you probably just see you as like a trophy, a sex symbol, very attractive, you know, wanting to build a partnership, but because of how you may make them look. So you may be like, you know, hot on people's arm. Well, that might be what's really going on. You might be like hot on people's arm, or people want to connect with you because you're a lot more stable, or you're like really having it. You know what I mean? Like you're really just attractive. That's it. It's attractive. I can't really do too much with that. I mean, you can do a lot with that, but I mean, I can't like, I ain't about to stretch it or like push it any further than that, because that's all it really is. You know what I mean? And when you hear from them though, it's gonna be like excited, it's gonna be passionate. So they're gonna be excited about like reaching out to you and talking to you, and you're gonna know that they're attracted to you, but they also try to keep it vague. Like this would be somebody who tries to like not, so like they're overly confident about themselves. So they don't want you to think that they're super pressed about you, but the Moon here is obsessive. All right, so they're really obsessed about you. So they may also see you in the same light. That might be what it really is. Like they see you in the same light, and their intention is not to let you know straight up how excited or how pressed they are to see you. You know what I mean? Yeah. But once you guys start connecting, it's gonna get deep emotionally and connect, like vulnerabilities. Like you guys will feel seen by each other. So it won't. Like this may be somebody who you're like attached to at the hip. So like this may be like for some of y'all like a summer fling. And for others of you, this may be like your one and only that may really take it to the next level. All right. But I kind of still feel like if it's like your one and only, this may still be somebody who tiptoes out sometimes. So just kind of like keep your eye on them. Cause like this is usually somebody who has like non-traditional beliefs around relationships, but they just know how to do the right thing. Cause like they care a lot about status. They care a lot about how they're seen by a lot of people. So just, you know, keep your eye on them. I mean, I don't know how you living, because you might like the luxuries or like the lifestyle that comes with like being with this person, but like they do tend to deal with other people. So you just need to know that. All right. All right, so let me give you signs, because we got Leo, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Pisces, and for the razzle dazzle, could be a Gemini. All right. Okay. So who we on now? Saggy. Estelle, you ready? You said it was getting juicy. What you drinking? What you about to drink? I usually get a little sippy on wine. I get a little loopy on wine though, because then I get to talking shit. All right, so we on Saggy. Saggy. All right. So did we use this one? We just did. All right, we use this one. Original deck. So, Saggy, who's coming towards you next? This could be somebody who's self-motivated about money. Could be a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, this may be somebody who's trying to offer you an opportunity to make some money or to make some type of success. All right, so this is somebody who you don't really know that well. There may be like secrets hidden between y'all, but I get that they're going to be like, so you probably won't see this coming when they come to offer you this opportunity. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag. So they want to offer you a beneficial opportunity or what they view as beneficial. But they could be maybe fast talking you or trying to maneuver a situation to work in their favor. All right, could be a Cancer, Aquarius, Sag. There's maybe somebody who stays at a distance. All right, for some of y'all, this is like a past friend that's trying to sneak back around or come back around towards you. All right, they're strategizing on how. All right. It's maybe somebody who had like unfortunate circumstances happen. So maybe they had like a twist of bad luck or bad situations just kind of like worked against them. But they're like very hopeful that things will turn around for them. There's also like a dreamer. I think it's like a creative poet, writer, singer. They got a creative spark to them. All right. And it's also somebody who maybe not your usual type. Like there could be something about them that's just like uncontrollable or unpredictable. Like you kind of never know what they'll do or what they'll say. But like they're very strategic about how they present themselves or how they say stuff. So there's somebody who doesn't really socialize with a lot of people. They may not have a large friend group, or they may have like followers, or they may not have like a lot of people around them. I get they do sales or shipments, or they sell wares, or they're good at like selling and convincing people to do stuff. But they're not always the most social, or they don't really like have a lot of friends. They may strategize with their friends or feel like their friends are strategizing with them. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. My bad, y'all. Damn. All right, it was getting a little hot in here. I couldn't stand that. So there's maybe somebody maybe stays in like a warmer climate, or somebody who's like nervous to come towards you. So there's somebody who tries to avoid conflict or avoid saying the wrong thing to you. Like they don't want to divulge too many details or divulge too many things that are going on. So you kind of, I think you interacted with this person in the past. For some of y'all, there's somebody who's locked up, or somebody who just came home. All right. But they have, so this is somebody who's also focused on their future now. Focused on what they're going to do with their life next, or some type of ambition or goals that they have. They may have recently reached a milestone. That's why I kind of feel like they recently reached a milestone. Now, if this is like a romantic suitor coming your way, because it looks like it's just one person right here, but it could be maybe 3 people. Only I say 3 people because of the 3 of Cups. These would be like past people that you had like celebrations with, or been to parties, or they were recently had a relationship that they just like ended because they were no longer romanticizing that person anymore. They were no longer like the honeymoon phase of that relationship they were in. So this is somebody who, the Knight of Cups is somebody who usually goes into relationships, but they don't stay long. They're in them for as long as they're attractive, or for as long as you fit some type of beneficial like vibe that they have. So like something like that is going on. All right, so like they only deal with partners that they deem are beneficial at that moment. So it's maybe somebody who's like, didn't feel like you were beneficial at that time. So maybe they weren't really like being clear or like being kind of vague with you. But now it looks like now they're starting to see that, oh, things are about to go in your favor, or things are about to turn around for you, or the tables are about to shift. So let me come back around and start offering to you. So maybe they can kind of assume that other people are offering to you, but they just can't see it. They don't really know. So like, you know what I mean? They want to be like the one that persuades you to take them over others. All right. So they may be trying to like sneak into your friend group soon, or like sometimes sneak into your friend group can just be like adding you on social media. But with the moon here, they may add you under like a fake account, or they may add you. Sometimes they may have like friends come towards you, or like have a friend speak to you, or like it's sneaky in a way like that. Like it's strategy that's involved in this. All right, so somebody else might do the talking and proposing towards you to get you to like maybe like socialize with this person or like get into this person's friend group or something like that. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Aquarius, Cancer, what is it, Aries, Pisces? Aries, for a little razzle dazzle, could be a Gemini. Dang, that shit got me hot in here too. I heated up straight up. Whew. All right. So Capricorn. All right. Let's go. Capricorn. Who's coming towards you next? This could be somebody who cares about you. Could be I seen Sag, could be a Cancer. Yeah, it's getting hot in here, ain't it? All right, could be a Capricorn. This may be somebody who's focused on their career or feeling like they're not moving in their career. Could be a Libra. So this is somebody who wants to fight for your cause or make amends between y'all. They may stay at a distance or they want to make a deal with y'all. All right, could be an Aries. So this could be somebody who stands up for the wrongs of others. For some of y'all, they could be in like in the legal field. They have an easy ass job. All right, this is somebody who likes your vibes too. All right, very optimistic. They may not be your usual type. For some of y'all, they may not be what you're used to when it comes to dating. We're on Capricorn. You're right. Let me do that over. You are right. All right. So it's maybe somebody that stays at a distance. For some of y'all, like near water, near a beach. All right. Or they stay like in a warmer climate. But I feel like they got like, you know, easygoing life. Could have like a hammock. This is somebody who could be an entertainer or like a festival goer, big into music. Or I think they're like big into music, or they're just like very aware of like their environment. They may know a lot. They may have like a lot of in-depth knowledge. This could be somebody who also like works a non-traditional job. You know what I mean? Maybe like they have like their own time schedule. They can make their own routine, do what they want when they want. But they're also hard to reach. Like everybody doesn't just get to be around this person. Their friend group is kind of exclusive. Like getting on the list or getting around this person is exclusive. You don't just be this person's friend, or you don't just get to hang around this person. But they care a lot. It's same kind of like the Scorpio reading. So like they care about the people that they have around them. They like to benefit the people who are around them. And this is like, this person doesn't really care too much about material success. They care more about the happiness of those who are around them. All right. But they come off as like not really caring too much about like feelings and emotional depth. They keep a lot of secrets too. And they're good at holding other people's secrets. So they don't do a lot of talking is what I really get though. But when they do talk, it could either be profound or it could be something that makes other people want to keep fighting or keep putting in effort, energy. So maybe they're like a boss. They have influence. I do know that. They have influence. All right. So some of y'all, they're popular online. Like they have their Instagram guru, or they're like very intuitive, like a psychic for some of y'all. There's also somebody who, so they may be at like a standstill, like not growing. Like maybe like they have like abundance and stuff around them, but they're not growing. Or like they keep a lot of people around them, but maybe like their money's not growing, or like their status isn't growing, or something like that. I think they also invest in like other ways of making money. So it could be like Bitcoin, selling shoes, selling hair. You know what I mean? They may even be into like entertainment then. That could be like other ways of making money. So they may even be into like entertainment then. But this is somebody who really understands how the world works around them. So they know their place in the world. But this is somebody who's waiting to hear from you, or waiting to see you, or waiting to meet up with you, or waiting for you to start like liking them or liking their vibe. Dang, I'm burping a whole lot. I got the hiccups for some reason. And this is somebody who doesn't like to take advice from other people. So like if you try to give them insight, information, they don't like that. They don't like to listen to other people. They don't care about other people's guidance. This is somebody who tends to follow their own instincts. You know what I mean? Follow their own guidance to what to do next. So they may hear what you have to say, but they don't really care. All right. So some of y'all, it's a past person who's looking to make amends. They could have maybe had a recent divorce, or they recently left a job or left a career or changed careers. All right, like they just somebody who doesn't believe in gender roles or doesn't believe in traditional values. Like they've broken some type of traditional values or traditional codes or ways of being. They may have like an unusual regimen that they have, or unusual, maybe it's a schedule, like a different regimen. They don't do things like everybody else does it. So that's how they stand out. They stand out a whole lot amongst their peers. So maybe they're just different. For some of y'all, this could sometimes come off as like, the high priestess can sometimes be somebody who's maybe, I looked at them as like maybe being gay, or like LGBTQ. So they may be possibly in that. All right. But yeah, I just got this person possibly wanting to make amends or create some type of business with you guys. All right. So they also kind of want you just to be with them. So this person's going to be trying to interact with you again because they see you as like a level above everybody else or a higher echelon, not easily attainable. So that's why this person's going to be reaching out to you. Plus you're attractive, you know what I mean? And they feel like you're rare. They won't meet people like you again or run into people like you again. Could be a fairer skinned person or a browner skinned person. All right. Yeah. So like I said, when you run into them, it'll be unexpected too. You won't plan to like run into this person. It won't be planned or organized. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Libra, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sag, Leo. All right. So Aquarius. Thank you, Linus. I did my best. Linus, you've been rocking this whole reading. It's like, I'm new here, and you've been here the whole time. Aquarius, Aqualators. Yep, almost over. All right. So, thank you. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo who's coming towards you. This could be a leader, a boss of somebody, or like somebody who's trying to be friends with you or trying to do a service for you. So this could be somebody who just found out about you or learned about you. All right, they don't know much about you. They're trying to learn more about you or learn as much about you as possible. This may be somebody who's very deep, has a lot of wisdom, has a lot of knowledge, has a lot of information. They like to study people. They like to do a lot of research. All right. Now, so they could have had, for some of y'all, they could have had maybe an ending that just happened for them, an unexpected ending, possibly a death. The word I was hearing, murder, but I don't know. I doubt that sits for anybody with murder. But maybe like a passing of somebody or a passing of a situation that didn't like turn out how they wanted. For some of y'all, it's a past relationship, and this person is looking to reconcile with y'all. All right, they want to restart the connection again. This could be somebody who's intending to drop their options. So let me give you signs. Could be a Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Gemini, and for Razzle Dazzle, Libra. So it could be somebody who had an ending with another relationship. So they have red flags, and you may kind of look past this person's red flags because they may be beneficial to you in some way. So like they may stop things. They may not be necessarily consistent in the way that they say they will. They tend to like change up plans or change up schedules or change up things a lot. Like what be their principles or beliefs one day is not that anymore. So maybe they change their mind. Like this is somebody who tends to like to be alone. They like to isolate a lot. All right. Yeah, they like to isolate a lot. They could have some luxuries, but like they may not be super into like luxuries like that. Like they may have it, but they don't really care too much about them. They get overwhelmed rather easily when their feelings get involved. So that's probably why this person comes off like the high priestess and the hermit, liking to be alone, not liking to connect to people. You know what I mean? Because of like, they may have been treated as an option or left behind, or they were sold a dream by a previous partner and they're still kind of like hoping that they can start that connection up again. So it's maybe somebody who does a lot of laying around or doesn't get a lot of rest. That they could be exhausted or tired a lot, thinks a lot. They do a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing, strategizing, rethinking about things that they've already done, rehashing like past wounds, injuries. For some of y'all, they're healing from a past wound or injury. All right. They may have a bunch of kids or a bunch of followers. And they talk well. They talk very well. They can talk fast. fast and be like straightforward about stuff. They like to tell you what's up, straightforward. Very attractive though, I will give you that, very attractive. For some of y'all, they could be a little leaner, a little slimmer, wear like loose fitting clothes, more relaxed fit clothes. Like this person just seems to be more laid back, not doing too much. But when they do talk, like I said, it comes off maybe profound, very deep, having a lot of wisdom, having a lot of insight. I mean, and like a lot of people just don't get to be around them, and they don't like a lot of people around them anyway. They don't like a lot of people in their space. So like interacting with this people is far and few between time, or interacting with this person is far and few in between times, because they like a lot of alone time. All right. Damn, yo, I'm getting super hot in here. I'm ready to get going. All right, let me just give y'all signs. So it could be a Virgo, it could be Pisces, Taurus, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Gemini, and Razzle Dazzle could be a Libra. Shoo! All right. It got me sweating like a pig in this joint. Stango. Oh, never mind. Dang. I don't know what happened there. Just started getting hot. All right. Ooh, Pisces. All right, so Pisces, filet of fish, I like that. Pisces, who's coming towards you next? Somebody who's healing, possibly from an injury. All right, or somebody who wants to start up a conversation with you. You might not have been talking to them. Could be a Libra. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It must be, because it's super hot. Yeah, it's a Gemini. Could be an Aries. This may be somebody who stays at a distance. For some of y'all, it's a person that you broke up with. Now, for all y'all, this ain't gonna fit when I say this may be somebody you broke off an engagement with. All right. So this may be somebody you guys no longer trust. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you may no longer trust this person. If it's like a new person, well, this looks like this person's trying to heal it. If it's a past person, they're trying to heal the connection between y'all. They want to bring love into the situation. So they want to have a talk or a conversation about what they said or what happened between y'all. So this is somebody who doesn't want you to take them personal or take things personal. All right. So they may have this is like somebody who maybe does like did deals or had like a open relationship or had like left their options open with some of y'all. All right. But this is somebody who's been thinking about it and wants to come back around. They're going to be trying to do so in a subtle way. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They're gonna be trying to do it in a subtle way. So this is somebody who has a nice body. They take care of their body, or they're healing their body. So like maybe they had an injury and they're healing their body. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got strength. And then we got Knight of Swords. So that's Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius. So this is somebody who's awkward. They may have like a maybe like a limp, or like a little certain strut, the way that they strut. And the way that they talk, it can sometimes come off as like subtle or confusing, because they're never really direct about things. Like this is somebody who doesn't want to say the wrong things around you. They try to keep certain details to themselves. All right, but they're very loving, very nurturing. So I think this person doesn't try to say too much around you, because they may have other options, may have other opportunities, or like I said, keeping their options open. They may be looking for the next best thing, or like just always looking forward to the future. Like this may be somebody who's used to getting love offers, or used to being presented with opportunities for romance. For some of y'all, it could be like a sexual connection that's coming your way. All right, and it's maybe somebody at a distance, or somebody who's like a traveler, salesperson. They could be a player too, though, because we got the King of Wands in reverse. But it may be because of like their body, or because they're very attractive, or because they have like the star quality. Like maybe they get what they desire, because that's what the King of Wands is. Somebody who always gets what they desire. So maybe it's that. Like this may be somebody who's used to like getting what they desire, getting what they want. And they have big expectations of you guys becoming something too, or like this situation becoming something, going somewhere. But I'm not even gonna say super far away, because we've got the King of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Swords. So like they may be very good at talking, but like really leading the relationship, or leading it in the direction that you would hope it to go. They're just going to keep up hope and faith that things work out. That's what it do look like. All right. This is somebody who's very strategic. and very good at like forethought, but this may be also somebody who just kind of like not really always consistent, or doesn't really like do the job all the time. Like they don't always carry their end of the bargain or end of the responsibility, maybe, because they're very good at talking. You know what I mean? Like they're very good at talking. That's what it kind of sees. I kind of feel like. So if somebody fears intimacy in relationships, they more like casual, sexual, but they like emotional connections. They like being loved. They like being hugged. They like being snuggled, kissed. You know what I mean? Coddled. They like people taking care of their needs. They like, this can also be somebody who intuitively knows what you need. You know what I mean? And that might be kind of like their ploy of like getting a partnership with you. Yeah, King of Wands is somebody who loves a lot of attention. This is somebody who normally needs to be validated. All right, or they like the attention that you give them. They like that you validate them. All right. They could have a pet or a bird or, yeah, like a pet, bird, dog, cat, snake, whatever. Eats kind of healthy too, because I'm seeing the grapes. So maybe they eat kind of healthy. So this is somebody who's focused on like a trip, or focused on travel, or focused on like things working out for them in their highest good. Like this is somebody who always says that maybe things are working out for me in my highest good. So like this is somebody who's very optimistic about things happening. So they're trying to figure out what to give you, or how to like nurture this connection between y'all, like what your needs are. But this is normally somebody who intuitively knows what you need. So why they're trying to figure out what you need, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to figure out how far this situation can go. Sometimes the King of Wands, oh yeah, that's what it is too, Linus. The King of Wands in reverse sometimes is somebody who wants to be chased. They could be overly confident, feeling like they deserve to be like, you know, chased or put more energy into them. They could be popular or a star, celebrity for some of y'all, just very attractive. They may be a catch to other people, and they may expect you to chase them down. I got, yeah, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo. Yeah. So this is like somebody who can talk, but like I said, they don't give you a whole lot of details because they don't want to like maybe be discovered. They kind of want to keep that allure, or keep this status that they have. You know what I mean? Like maybe they feel like you elevate them or see them in a brighter light than most people. All right, like this could be also somebody who's maybe lacks humility. Like they're definitely arrogant, cocky, self-assured, and very strategic with what they do or how they do things. Like their moves are thought out most times. But this tends to be somebody who overanalyzes a lot of the stuff that they do anyway. And they overanalyze what you do too. Like this could be sometimes somebody who worries about making you upset, making you angry, but they won't say that. They won't say that they're worried that they made you upset. They just kind of like avoid you, avoid having conversations. If they feel like the last conversation that they have didn't go the way they expected, they just will stay quiet and won't say nothing. Maybe it comes off as misdirected or misleading. You know what I mean? They keep a lot of details to themselves, for sure. All right, so maybe somebody has like a trophy knife or a trophy weapon or something like that. They have knowledge that other people don't know, like information that other people don't know, or they keep information to themselves. They don't really share it with everybody. Yeah, like partnerships, they kind of like feel like they need to maybe be more of the nurturer, a more mature person. So like if you are independent or able to take care of yourself, this person may feel displaced or not sure what to do with themselves. If you don't need a leader or a boss, they don't know what to do with themselves because they're used to taking charge, being the mother or the father figure in the group. They're used to doing that. So like if you don't need them, they don't know what to do. They're just like, what? What should I do next? All right, but you're going to get communication from them. They're going to be trying to do something, an act of love or an act of service or an act of kindness towards you. All right. You're definitely going to get communication messages from them. For some of y'all, it's just like to give you clarity about something or to clear things out, clear things up. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, and for Razzle Dazzle, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be somebody who's like timid when they come towards you. They could be afraid or very cautious, like very slow and not consistent when they show up with you. You know what I mean? Like they could put action into a relationship, but just don't be consistent. You know what I mean? This person tries to work on momentum. They build up a lot of momentum. All right, y'all. Anyway, I gotta get going. About to spend some time with my stinkum. She just got here, so I'm about to kick it with her. Normally I would kick the bobo and tell y'all a bunch of good shit and like fly shit, but I'm about to spend some time with my stinkum. So I'll probably do this again tomorrow, same time, or maybe a little earlier if it's possible. As always, thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the love. Linus, thank you so much for that. I think it was a super chat. All right, thank you so much, y'all. I'm gone.